Hello everyone, Carlos Flores back on basics. So, before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a question, if you have a topic, if you have a suggestion, if you want me to give you my take on anything, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on other social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. Remember, Flores is Flores. If you want to, on Instagram, on X, or on Threads, you can type in at Back on Basics. If you want to connect with me on WhatsApp, you can type in at Back on Basics 9985. So, let's talk about motivation again, because motivation is a very important topic. Remember, we talked about this before. We talked about what I think my recommendations are for motivation. Remember last night's video went in terms of think positive, right? Which leads to motivation, right? And then that motivation actually leads to visualization of your goals. And those visualization of your goals lead you to putting in the work every single day so that way you can move forward. And when you start moving forward, then you unleash your beast. Remember, I said that. You unleash your beast. That's one of the first few times that I've actually said that. Because when I started Back on Basics, I actually one of the catchphrases that I came up with is unleashing your beast. And sometimes I say unleashing your inner beast, right? And so it just means just be focused, just be sharp, just be mindful that you have to put in the work. Just make sure that you're looking forward, right? So that way you can get to your goals. So that way you can do the things that you want to do and the things that you have to do. And so again, unleashing your beast means you are focused. Mind, body, emotions. And so it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. I've actually, I enjoy unleashing my beast because what it means to me is it actually makes me so hyper-focused that I'm able to help myself and I'm able to help everybody around me. I'm able to bring in my support group so that way they can tell me what's going on and what's not going on. And so in terms of today, right, again, we're talking about motivation. We're talking about positivity. We're talking about visualization. We're talking about moving forward in your goals. So let's do this. Let's throw a wrench into all of this that we've talked about yesterday and say, what if the motivation is gone? What then? See, we talk about getting motivated, right? We talk about visualizing. We talk about moving forward. We talk about things like staying positive. But what if the motivation is gone? What if for some reason you stop or you slow down so much that you're not motivated, you're not focused, you're not visualizing? What then? So here are some things that I would recommend so that way you can re-motivate yourself. So that way you can gain your positivity again. So that way you can gain your focus. So that way you can go back to mind, body, and emotional balance. So that way you can visualize once again what you need to do in order to get to where you want to get to. So here's some things that I would recommend. Number one, do random acts of kindness. What are random acts of kindness? It just means that you're randomly either smiling at somebody or you're looking to help somebody in a certain way. There's so many different things that you can do, and you can actually do them sometimes without people even knowing that you're doing them. And so again, practice random acts of kindness. Why does that? Because when you do that, what you're doing is you're actually saying, look, I'm willing to set aside my goals so that way I can help you. So that way I can support you in any way that I can. So that way I can help you get to where you want to get to. And so again, right? To me, it's a win, win, win. Why? Because you do the act of kindness. Somebody receives that act of kindness. Guess what? That when somebody gets support with a random act of kindness or any act of kindness, right? They become motivated. And then they start looking at things in a more positive way. You get what I'm telling you? And then they start visualizing what they could do to help themselves and others. And then they start taking their first step. And then they start putting in their work every single day. And they get motivated to where they can get to their goals and dreams, where they can get to the next step, ladies and gentlemen, where they can survive another day by not being in their heads and actually talking to people, actually interacting with people, so that way they can create a support system, even if it's just for that day. I mean, a lot of the times that we take for granted that we walk by somebody who may be homeless. We walk by somebody that may be dealing with the worst day in their world, may feel like they don't have any friends, may feel like they don't have any family members. What do we do then? Again, one of the things is random act of kindness. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is smile. All you have to do is nod. Sometimes you may listen to them and you reciprocate. So you say it back from your perspective. But then you spin it positive, so that way they can see that there is a positive way of looking at things. Because there is a way. There are always different ways of looking at things. Not everything is positive. Not everything is negative. But you can visualize it the way that you want to visualize it. And unfortunately, a lot of us visualize it more negative than positive most of the time. Unfortunately, a lot of our people here in other countries don't have the means, don't have the money, don't have the house or any type of building over their heads to protect them, to give them a fighting chance. Again, I'm going to say this again. I actually appreciated, and I started following Mr. Beast when he actually built some homes. And I apologize, but I don't remember which country it was, but he built at least 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 homes or more, right? He either paid for them or he raised the money to do so. And you know what? I appreciate that, because you know what? That's a random act of kindness. It's a super random act of kindness, because those people are going to have homes. Those people are going to have hope. Those people are going to start thinking positive. Those people are going to start visualizing their success. Those people are going to have a fighting chance. Those people will always be thankful to Mr. Beast, because they are living in a home that they never thought they would have. Ladies and gentlemen, this world is full of opportunities. It's full of different things that we can do. I mean, again, random act of kindness are very important, because it gets us going as well. Because we realize that, honestly, everybody needs help at some point. Even people that have made it, even billionaires, need help at some point, ladies and gentlemen. Even if it is a smile, because you can't shell out money. Even if it's a nod, even if it's a wave, even if it's something like listening to them process their stuff outside of their head. So again, random acts of kindness can actually help with that negative aspect, slowing down the motivation, can help get you going again, can help somebody else get going again. One of the things that I talked about yesterday that You know, it's pretty hard, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's pretty hard for me to do at times, and that is trust the process. Trust the process. Why? Because again, there's a system, there is a system to it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, positivity, right? If you think positive, if you share positivity, if you foster positivity, then that leads to motivation, and then it leads to visualization, visualizing what goals you're going for and how you can get there, and then leads to putting in the work. You're putting in the work every day, every single day, and you know what? You love it. That's what I'm doing with these videos. I love this. If I can do videos all day, that would be my dream. That would be my ultimate motivation. I would have, I mean, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I would have at least 5 to 10 videos, shorts, micro shorts, longer videos. You know, again, trust the process, because if you do the work, if you put it in, if you put in the work, if you do the things consistently, right? If you're positive, then you get motivated, and then you start visualizing success, and then you start moving forward, and then you put in the work, and then you get motivated enough, or you get moving so much that you become unstoppable. You unleash your beast, and then you get to your goals. I mean, I say it this way because I seen it happen, ladies and gentlemen. I seen people do that. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time. It's just like Kobe Bryant said, it takes work. But if you put in the work, you will see a difference. Why do you think I'm doing these videos? Because I'm putting in the work and I see a difference. I see people looking at these videos. I see people commenting and liking. I see some people don't liking. And that's okay, because everybody has an opinion, ladies and gentlemen. And that's okay. I respect everybody's opinions. And so, again, trust the process, because if you do the work, it will work for you. So again, trust the process. The last thing that I want to, that I want to make sure that you understand is, look here. Look at your core values. Understand your core values, because those are the things that also drive the positivity, drive the motivation, drive the visualization, drive the first step, drive the putting into work, drive the unleashing your beast and getting to your goals. Again, what are your core values? There's a lot of things that, that I have at the core that I'm not gonna ever stop doing. And that's respecting people, respecting my elders, helping people out, making sure that they're okay, making sure that they're balanced, right? Mind, body, emotional balance, or making sure that they have tips on how, when you want to balance your mind, you do something physical. When you want to balance your physical body, then you do something mental. Again, it's something that it's at my core value. It's something that I can't help. I help, and I help, and I help, and I help to the point. I'm going to tell you, when it was raining last week, guess what I was doing? I would look at the worms that were out on the sidewalk at the school where I work at, and they were still alive. Poor things. I would pick them up and put them back in the grass. Why? Because, again, right? You have to look at it in a big picture, ladies and gentlemen, right? You have to look at your core values. What you're doing is not only saving, I'm going to say saving the worm, but it's not just that. Worms will take care of things under the dirt. They will make sure that things grow. They will make sure that other animals or insects or other things happen, so that our grass is green, so that different things happen. It's just part of a process. And you know what? I just picked them up and put them back where they had a fighting chance. That was my thing, because that's one of my core values. I want to make sure that our biosystem, it has a chance to be the best that it can be. And that's on my core values. I mean, I do that. I say hi to dogs after I ask an owner to say hi to dogs. Same thing with cats and any other animals. I mean, it's amazing, ladies and gentlemen, once you get to your core values, and those are the things that you're not going to change. Those things can get you positive, can get you motivated, can get you visualizing your goals, can get you moving forward, can get you doing the work, can get you to your goals and your dreams. Unleash your beasts, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what you got. That's when you get unstoppable. That's when you're moving forward. So again, make sure that you take it step by step by step. And if you need help, I'm more than happy to do so. Put it in the comment section. Reach out to me. Connect with me on social media outlets and ask me questions. I'm more than happy to do so. Till next time, back on basics.